Hello, Michelle. It's Ree.
Hi, Ree. I'm so excited about this. How are things in Oklahoma?
Oh, everything's great. It is cold today. Snow flurries.
Oh, really? That's kind of exciting for a winter wonderland.
Exciting but chilly.
Well, what are you up to these days?
Oh gosh, everything. I'm thinking, what am I not up to? My kids are busy in soccer and just finished volleyball. We just opened our Mercantile store and restaurant in town. Starting to gear up for Christmas. My husband's feeding a lot of cattle. I'll stop there. I'm getting tired.
Well, how did you get into food blogging?
Well, I actually started as a blogger, just blogging about our life on the ranch and raising my then small children. I started blogging in 2006 on a whim, didn't really have any plan. I didn't actually start blogging about food until about 7 or 8 months after I started my blog. And I just was cooking my husband a steak, and I thought, well, I'll take pictures of the steak, and I posted it. And the readers of my site said, do another one, so did another one, and that's literally how I started food blogging. It was just sort of an accident, and had no idea that it would, lead to years and years of food blogging and cookbooks and everything that's happened. But it's I love food. I love showing things in a step-by-step way, and that's really how it all started.
Were you always interested in food?
I've always been interested in eating food. So yes, I am a lifelong food lover. My mom was actually a really good cook. I'm just a home cook. I'm not a trained chef, but I learned from my mom, and of course living out in the country and raising 4 kids and having a husband and not being able to go get fast food, I had to sort of sharpen my skills in a lot of the cooking ways. So but my point of view with food has always just been simplicity and accessibility. Getting ingredients that are really fancy and gourmet has never been in the cards for me. So, but that's food, and I go way back. We love each other.
Well, what are some of their most popular recipes that people like the most?
I would say the same recipes have kind of always stayed at the top of the list. Real hearty casseroles like chicken spaghetti, my mom's cinnamon rolls, chocolate sheet cake, lasagna, real family-friendly dishes that have stood the test of time.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the Mercantile?
Yes, my husband and I bought an old building in our small town in 2012 and didn't have a big plan for it at the time, but started making plans, and it evolved. The plan sort of evolved, and we just opened October 31st. It's an old style general store and restaurant and bakery. So feels really good to be open and not in construction anymore. I don't ever want to see another saw again.
It is brand new. Halloween is a really brand new opening, so
yeah,
congrats on that.
It's been a lot of fun. I do need a nap, though. It's been busy.
Well, when I watch your show, it looks like you always need a nap with all the stuff you have to do.
Well, this is a multitasking time of my life, but I have little tricks that get me through it and help me survive here and there.
Well, what is Christmas like in your household?
Christmas in the Drummond household is very food-centered, as it is in a lot of families. Most of our traditions center around food. We like to have a big Christmas Eve dinner. I love to deliver food gifts to friends and family. I won't say neighbors because we live on an isolated cattle ranch, but you know what I mean. And then we also have a big Christmas morning breakfast. So really, most of our holiday traditions are food related.
What does the breakfast entail?
Biscuits and gravy. Every single year.
Ours too.
Sometimes we do quail, sometimes just good old sausage.
Yum. Well, during the holidays, people get really busy, but they want to spend time with their families too. What advice do you have for the host or hostess so they can have time to enjoy their family and not just be in the kitchen?
Well, that's a really important question, and I get asked that a lot because I am determined every Christmas not to be a stressed out hostess, because it kind of defeats the purpose of Christmas. So I try to do all that I can to plan ahead. I do my supermarket trip ahead of time. Sometimes I send my husband with the Walmart list, and he comes back with all the groceries I need a good week in advance, because you don't want to be shopping for groceries on the 23rd, trust me. And then from there, you just map out your recipes. Figure out what you can prep 5, 4, 3, 2 days in advance, keep it all in the fridge. And then when it comes time for the big meal, you're just really assembling and finishing off and putting in the oven, and you're not spending, the whole day getting it all done.
Well, what are some ideas that people could have in their pantry that'll make Christmas and the holiday season just easier in general?
Well, you definitely want to make sure you have everything you need for the event you're hosting, whether it's dinner or a party. There's nothing worse, especially living where I live, than being halfway through a recipe and finding that you're out of something you need. But aside from that, I like to have just easy staples that I can bring out if unexpected company comes by. So, a mix of really nice crackers, a few blocks of cream cheese, and a few jars of jalapeno jelly or chutney. You can make a really great little munchy appetizer just with those things. Always have nice olives and pickles in your fridge, and you don't have to be fancy, just have little simple things ready to go that you can literally have done in 5 minutes.
Well, one thing our site is known for at the Celebrity Cafe are our gift guides, and the foodie gift guide is one of the most popular ones. What are some of your favorite food gifts?
Oh gosh, I think food gifts are the next big thing. Well, they've always been the big thing, but they're sort of making a resurgence because they're personal, and it takes time to make cookies and fudge and candies, and it's a personal gift. It's not about spending a lot of money. It's about giving the gift of your time. So, of course, there's the traditional Christmas cookie plate, and I remember growing up, neighbors would bring us Christmas cookies. We'd have our whole kitchen island just full of different plates of cookies. My mom did the same thing. I love delivering cinnamon rolls. But one spin I'm going to put on it this year, I have my holiday line at Walmart is all about mix and match dinnerware. And so what I'm going to do is have a stack of my different holiday patterns, and I'm going to put the cookies on the dinner plates and wrap them up in cellophane and put a pretty bow on them. And then all the recipients get to keep the plate when it's all said and done. And then it's a little bit of a permanent gift. My mom always did cute decorated disposable plates, but I like the idea of giving a dinner plate because it's something that you can do year after year without spending a whole lot of money.
Where can our audience get more tips from you? Because you often have very helpful ideas that work for everybody.
Well, I have tips and recipes and videos on walmart.com/thepioneerwoman and on thepioneerwoman.com.
Please tell me about your books. I think you have 2 out, is that correct?
I have 4 cookbooks now. I can't believe it.
Oh, wow.
It's a lot of cooking. So my 4th cookbook came out a year ago, and I have a new one coming out a year from now. So I sort of do the every 2-year plan. It's about the most frequently I can get them done.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Oh gosh, just enjoy Christmas, enjoy the holidays. Don't stress out. Remember that your family and friends are coming over to your house to have fun. They're not coming over to see you, pull off a magnificent feast. They're coming over to see you. So just enjoy. If everything isn't perfect, who cares? It's Christmas.
Well, thank you very much for your time. Happy holidays to you and your family.
Thank you so much. You too. Have a great one.
Bye-bye.